so I'm gonna be planting some lettuce today. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how it's done, and we gotta be quick because it's hotter than a hot mama up in here. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you guys is this little plant starter right here. This is actually a really small plant starter that holds about 98 spots on here. What I like about this one is that it's real small. It doesn't require a whole lot of soil as opposed to using these 50s. I call them 50s because there's 50 spots on here. We still use these for other things, but when it comes to trying to conserve soil, I mean, when you compare these two, I mean, look at that. I mean, you're going to be using a lot less soil with this one as opposed to this one. And when you're buying, like, you know, bags and bags of soil, you want to try to make it last as far as it can go. So, you know, just try to conserve. It'll still get the job done. So I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. All right, so that's step one. All right, and now step two, you get yourself some organic compost mix. Let me just show you guys and try to fluff it up a little bit. And you can get this at your local nursery. Alright. And all I'm going to do, okay, is just sprinkle it on in here. Just like that. And then I'm going to start spreading it out. Okay, and I'm going to do this several times until it's completely full. Alright, so we got most of it done. I just got a little bit more over here. I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit just to kind of make sure I got it all done. And now I don't compact it as I'm doing it at this point. All I'm doing is just laying it on here and just kind of like pushing the dirt over, okay? And then I'm going to take another one of these exact small trays, place it right over top so it's lined up nicely, okay? And I'm just going to press it down just like that. And I'm going to do that all the way around here. I usually do this with two hands, but I'm going to show you guys. I want y'all to see how deep it goes, okay? Because when you lift it up, can you see that spacing in there a little bit? Okay? So this is the top, and there's my finger at. I can't find my finger. Oh, there it is. Alright, so yeah. It was up here, and now it's down there, and that's just enough to put the seed in. And then once we got the seed in there, we're going to cover it up with some more, and then get it ready to water. Alright, you guys, I'm going to show you this cool little gadget I've been messing with here. This is something that I use specifically to start my seeds and put them into the trays. And it's kind of a cool little thing to use. I mean, you don't have to use it. I mean, I've always just taken the envelope and used my finger. Don't say it. But sometimes when you're trying to go as fast as you can, you got a whole lot of trays to do. This thing is real nice. It's called the Grow More Vibro Hand Seeder. And it's actually kind of cool because what you do is you put the seeds in here. It's got a little button on there that you just go like that, and it's got a little knob over here that you crank up, and as you crank it, it kind of goes higher, and then crank it low if you want a lower vibration. Okay, get your mind out of the gutter. Y'all is just nasty. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys a close-up of this Grow More hand seeder, Vibro hand seeder, and as you can see, I'm just have the seeds right there on the edge. Okay, you can see that, and I'm going to just turn it on, and we're going to just take a look and see how this works. I'm going to try to do this like as carefully as I can, and I normally try to get at least 2 in each tray. Alright, you guys, we got all the seeds in their place. Wasn't that easy? Now all we gotta do is put a little soil on top and then move on to the next step. Alright, so all I'm doing is just putting just a little bit of more soil on top, just like that. I'm not gonna press it down. Okay, I'm gonna take all the big pieces, scrumble them up, and all I'm doing is lightly going over it. That's it, with my hand, just like that. Alright, you guys, next up we're going to take the trays over to the other greenhouse and dip it in some water and give them a little food. Let's check it out. Alright you guys, this is a little dipping station slash feeding station slash wateration. And all we're doing over here is this, we're taking our trays and I'm putting it right in here. It's got some water, and each tray holds about, I would say, half a gallon of water. Some of the fertilizers that we use is some seaweed, some fish emulsion, and that's one of the things we like to use here just to give that little extra boost, okay? And then as that's soaking up water, I just take my little hose here and just put a little sprinkle of water over top, not much, because you don't want to overflow it. Just like that, just to give a little bit of water over top of it. If you start watering it too much, it starts overflowing, okay, and you don't want to do that because then you're going to lose all your seeds. It's going to make a big mess. So that's a perfect amount of water over top, and just let it sit here for probably a couple of minutes, and then I'll move it on out of here and then put the next tray on there. So that's it. As you can see here, we got plenty of seedlings doing really well, and we're going to be planting these really soon. Everything from kale to some lettuce, all kinds of goodies. Now if you're planting lettuce just for yourself, what you want to do is you want to gauge how much lettuce you go through on a weekly basis, okay? And then at that point you can kind of gauge, at least let's say if I go through 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 heads of lettuce a week, then you need to plant accordingly, okay? So we just planted some seeds today, but let me show you what we already have on the ground that we grew about a month ago, okay? So check this out. So these are some lettuce that we just planted 2 days ago, and we started them about a month ago. So like I said, you gotta start them at a certain point, and we stagger them out so that we have plenty of lettuce to grow, and we have more over here. And we have all different varieties. So if you have like a specific kind of variety that you like, make sure you pick those seeds, you plant those seeds accordingly. And these are going to be selling like hotcakes at the market. So in the restaurants, man, they just can't get enough of this stuff. That, kale, Swiss chard, and we have a whole lot more rows to plant. So we're going to be busy, no doubt. All right, you guys, I'll see y'all next time.